Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy, Two Eyes, Two D's, and a K, 25 and 8. So, I got a little something to talk about. And today's subject is assumptions. What's an assumption? Do you know what an assumption is? Of course, I hope so. But for the ones who don't know what assumption is, an assumption is something that somebody makes up and make it believable that is not true and unsure of the situation that's at hand. Yes, assumptions is a very, very negative way to think about a person, to think about things in life, because your assumption is not always right. You know what I mean? And instead of making assumptions about something that you're not sure of, you know, you look into it. You don't have a prejudgment on something that you're not sure of. You know what I mean? You can't say the number one draft pick from France. I can't say his name, so I'm not gonna mess up his name. You can't say he's sorry. You can't say he's good. You know what I'm saying? You can't make an assumption that he's gonna be the best player in the NBA. You can't make that. You know what I'm saying? Because why? You haven't seen him play, and that's how life is. A lot of people make assumptions about people, and it destroys families, friendships. You know what I'm saying? Certain connections. You know what I'm saying? Um, we as humans we're not necessarily supposed to have that type of thinking. I mean, I always look at it like this: if you're not sure of something and you don't know the truth about something, let it come to you. Don't put it to your own intuition on what you want to believe and what you want the next person to believe because it sounds good coming out your mouth. I mean, a lot of men and women runs with that. They say one thing, making assumptions, then that's it, that's all. They ain't even got time to hear what the next person got to say. But then again, later on down the line, when that same subject that they didn't want to give that person to elaborate and express themselves, it comes back to them. And then when they really find out what really happened, all of a sudden, that person who made that assumption on their own personal wordplay, now all of a sudden that person is sorry. Well, unfortunately, give a person a chance to talk. That person gave you a chance to talk. He didn't make any assumptions about your situation or anything that you did. You know, I feel that if we don't partake in that type of negative thinking, I think the connection with each other, and not just with family and friends, but with people in general, even across the world, I think it would be a lot more better, and the vision would be a lot more clear compared to an image of a blur that you want to make visible, knowing good and well it's not going to be visible because it's an assumption or it's something the way or how you think. Look, in life is a struggle. Everything you do is not promised. Every second is not promised. And we got future all stars that's out here. We got all stars that's in the world. We got all stars that don't even know that look up to us just by looking at us. We must stay poised. You know, how can a person define the next person if they don't know that person? I mean, we must get it together, dude. We got to get it together all the time. All the time, we got to get it together. And once we get it together, guess what? We're going to be all right. Go Hawks.